Well, there is nothing quite like calling fights here in Rio de Janeiro. I'd imagine for the athletes, nothing quite like making that walk. Here we are back in Brazil once again, DC.
For the Brazilian athletes to see their colors being flown, to see the crowd going crazy every time. There were nights where Brazilian fighters could not lose. They have won 10 fights at times in this arena because they take so much energy from the crowd.
Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Nurmagomedov. All right, here we go, early round one. We talk about wrestling being a great equalizer in MMA, but length and reach is another one. He's got a great jab. We'll see if he can employ it tonight.
You have got to be born with it, right? You don't get taller. When you're a tall guy, you have to understand, make your skill set match your physical abilities. And this guy has done this tremendously.
A couple of chins here being tested early. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one? That's a great punch. Does a lot of damage if you can hit him in the body that clean.
Big power shot there. Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop it, John, stop it.
That knee might have landed there. All right, some really grueling work here in the clinch. Both fighters really struggling to gain a dominant position.
That happens whenever you understand the position. Both know exactly what they need to do. And when both fighters are trying to do the same thing, it's very, very difficult to get the desired result.
So 31 total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov. Nurmagomedov gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. All right, single collar tie now. Both guys really throwing with authority. Under 3 minutes remain in round one.
Switch knee lands to the body.
Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here on the feet.
He's being busy, but it's also the timing and the accuracy that's allowing him to land so many attacks.
Nice 1-2 there.
Back in the clinch, look for a takedown. He's very good at changing levels when he can get to this clinch position and get in close. Ooh, what a punch.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Battle for position here. Going to the leg kick now, and it's there. Nice job by Nurmagomedov. Just over 2 minutes, round one. Oh, single collar tie here.
Nice kick.
And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
There's no tell on that leg kick.
Oh, eats a knee. Wow, what a kick. Oh!
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC. He's digging his entire weight into those punches to the body.
Oh, nice land there with the punch. You see, he's taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. And that one certainly found the target. Oh, he lands another strike to the body. He just continues to punish his opponent's midsection here in this round. Let's go. Under a minute now to go in the round. Got the single collar tie.
Beautiful leg kick thrown.
Again, they clinch. 45 seconds remain in the round.
Nice punch lands over the top. Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
30 seconds to go in the round.
He loaded up on that right hand, too.
Back and forth we go here. $20 seconds to go in round one. Oh, landing a punch with the left hand now, so certainly putting it all together on the feet tonight.
Doing a lot of work with his offhand. That jab is fast. Look at that jab.
Hey, finally gets gets the takedown. It wasn't for any lack of effort, but finally that shot was good enough to get his opponent down.
I don't know how many times, John, I could have watched this guy shoot takedown attempts without securing one. It's almost like out of pity. You feel good for him to finally get it done. Now what does he do with this top control?
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
Whiffs on the straight right hand. Well-placed kick there by Nurmagomedov. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Oh, collar tie.
Big head kick lands.
Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. Combination lands for him. He is really putting his strikes together tonight.
I mean, he's feeling himself tonight, John. He's doing a great job of putting everything together.
All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket.
Look at the angle of that nice body kick.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Nice looping punch. Ooh, what a head kick.
Oh, really making good use of his reach advantage as he lands the straight punch there.
That was a thudding leg kick.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Flush right hand is true. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Good stick.
And they separate. Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up.
Trying to kick the leg out. Oh, lands the double jab. Those are going to start to take their effect. Just over 3 minutes to go. Single collar tie now.
Right hand punches the clinch.
The number's 103 total strikes are now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov. And just below 50% landing at a 46% clip tonight against Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Takedown defense holds up, and they separate. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here.
Look at the turnover in that kick. Beautiful body kick.
Slips, and he connects there with a punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight and so accurate.
Oh, uppercut to the head, but it's blocked there by Nurmagomedov. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Head kick lands.
90 seconds now to go in round two. Swing and a big miss by Nurmagomedov. Nice 1-2 there. Oh, and he lands yet another strike to the body. Pinpoint placement right underneath the elbow. That's a pretty good right hand there by your teammate, Khabib Nurmagomedov, DC.
You're so worried about the wrestling that when the hands come, you're not expecting it. And Khabib lands early and he lands often.
Now he's got the Muay Thai plum.
Big kick lands.
And he landed the right hand there. Well, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. 45 seconds remain in the round. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
All right, so he gets the takedown late in the round here, DC. We'll see what he can do with it.
Timed it perfect. This will leave an impression in the judge's mind. And as his opponent, you need to get back to your feet right away because you can also high elbow guillotine. Watch guillotine.
Oh, what a beautiful counter to the guillotine there. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're gonna fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so an entertaining 5 minutes. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and I'd imagine a lot of these replays are gonna be rooted in that kicking game that was on full display.
Absolutely. You're gonna see a lot of different techniques, but the kicking was the key to him getting ahead in this fight. He's out ahead now. He needs to stay the course and continue to do that as the fight goes on.
All right, DC, buckle up. Here we go with our next round. High number of kicks landed in the previous round, and he'll look to keep it going here.
He'll look to keep winning the fight with his kicks. He's throwing high kick, leg kick, body kick. He's even throwing a couple spin kicks in there. This guy is so educated with fighting with his legs.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Well, he continues to find the openings tonight. Beautiful connection with a punch there.
Accuracy at its best.
Lands with a right hand. Oh, caught him flush with the head kick there, DC.
Beautiful setup to get his leg up there quickly before his opponent can react. He lands a big knee to the body.
Oh, huge block. Oh, that's a beautiful strike there by Khabib. Don't call him a one-trick pony.
Don't call him a one-trick pony, John, because he isn't. He is a guy that is able to mix everything up inside the octagon. Big kick lands.
Oh, another strike to the body. Not a lot of real estate there, but he found it. Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You gotta like what you're seeing thus far.
I mean, the speed at which he throws is crazy.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity. Oh, big elbow.
All right, so both fighters now sort of struggling for position here in the clinch. When you find yourself in this situation, what do you do to get out of it?
Anytime it's very tough, anytime you're chest to chest and you have nowhere to go, I think to myself, underhook. Whoever's winning the underhook is winning the clinch battle.
Oh, and there's a land with the kick, so certainly a good sign for him there.
When that's working, you know he's in for a good night. Real quick leg kick.
Nurmagomedov's tough as it gets, but how about the size of that bruise starting to form on his right side?
Yeah, he's mixing it all up.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, massive knee to the head. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now.
He gets to his spot, the tie clinch. Then he starts to let the knee slide.
Lands a strike there. Oh, and he lands yet another jab. Hey, it pays to be the longer fighter. That shot blocked by Nurmagomedov.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick. Over and over, he's fighting behind these beautiful leg kicks.
All right, so he connects with another punch there, kind of targeting that cut, I think.
I mean, when you get a cut on your opponent and you see it and it's pouring blood, you continue to attack it. Every time you land, you can see that it splits it a little bit more. Great job finding that weakness and really taking advantage of it.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. And there comes the separation now. Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes. Nice punch lands over the top.
Got clipped with the right hand. Connects with a right. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Some nice back and forth action here. Again, they will clinch.
Oh, man, that leg's all beat up. What a takedown.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here. That's a way to leave an impression on...
He's that guillotine. There it is. Oh, he might have got him with a choke.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career.
Oh, nice guillotine there.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round, saved by the bell. So back to the stool, mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
All right, so here we go with our fourth round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you gotta change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
All right, single collar tie now.
Look at the control in the posture as that big knee lands.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Oh, single collar tie here. Oh, nice job to defend the takedown and scramble to his feet. Effective punch there by Nurmagomedov. Now connects with a right.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Well, eventually, you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end thus far.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward. He's back in the clinch position. This is where he has done a ton of good work here. Punch, punch, punch to the head from the clinch.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, how did he eat that uppercut?
I mean, is this thing on repeat? How many times can you say punch to the head?
Nurmagomedov gets the tie clinch here. And they separate. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Got the single collar tie.
Powerful leg kick land. That's a big strike right there.
All right, so the fighters are in the clinch again, DC. I get tired just watching these situations.
It's exhausting. This is a position where you are constantly draining at the gas tank of your opponent. Big kick.
Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off.
Ooh. Strong defense there to block the shot. Nice instincts. Oh, knee to the head. Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work.
Keeping busy here in the clinch.
Leg kick.
And he connects there. Back and forth we go. All right, All right, so again, we find ourselves here in the clinch where there are obviously no shortage of subtleties and nuances. A lot of motions in here that maybe are lost on the casual.
Absolutely, and it's gonna be the underhook. For all the things that happen in this position, the person winning and controlling the underhook battle is the one out ahead. Massive knee to the body land.
Oh, collar tie. And they settle.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks. Good punch. Nice job of hiding that head kick.
1 minute to go in the round.
Wow, he actually got the takedown.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. An attacking armbar. You gotta recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you gotta move him off, and you gotta cover. You can't be off to an angle. Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're gonna fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing a kick and sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Well, that body kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt.
I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Nice punch by Nurmagomedov. Oh, he got that knee up to the head.
What a body kick.
And he gets the takedown.
He gets the takedown and falls right into side control. Exactly where he wants to be.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Now look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here, and if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop the fight.
You got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
3 minutes now to go in this one. Remaining active here in his pursuit of the submission. Another attempt here.
Gotta be careful, armbar.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here.
Now he falls back into the finishing position.
beautifully executed there on the ground. Let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
So there is the man they are all chasing at 155 pounds, the undisputed UFC lightweight champion. And how about the way he got it done tonight? A spectacular submission to finish the job.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 34 seconds of round number 5, declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Well, many argue it's the UFC's toughest weight class.